Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is your host Majestic speaking with another episode of MechWarrior Online here, except today is not a typical video by any means. It is going to be revolving around the upcoming countdown to Black Friday sale that's going to be going on. And essentially week by week, PGI is going to be running some specials on particular packs, MC bonuses, mech bays, this, that, and the other thing. And essentially what I want to do is just give you guys some insight as to what would be essentially some good deals to look for, what you would want to look for actually when those deals come up, what's actually worth it, what's not worth it, and really just dive a little bit into detail here as to, what you'd be getting and if it's actually worth it to pay the real money that PGI is looking to get from you guys during each of the weeks leading up to this ultimate Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale. So without further ado, let's dive straight into the headlines here, and this is the key ingredient that I was looking at. Return of the 20% bonus MC and 50% off mech base. Now, this is really the most important aspect of it, if you ask me, because of the fact that MC is really going to be what sets up, the rest of the deals that are out there. The 50% mech bays, everyone loves that because in case you want to expand your garage a little bit more, you want to buy particular variants of mechs, you want to use some MC if you decide to buy MC and everything. It really does help that the mech bays are only 150 MC as opposed to 300 MC. Cutting that price in half and getting double for your money really does help out a lot of players. And, I do think that that is definitely an essential part of this sale, just because even if you want to keep all of your mechs and everything, and you just want to spend a couple, dollars worth of MC buying some mech bays just so that you can, eventually grind out the C-bills and get a new variant of a particular mech, this is really the part of the sale that you would want to look for. But that's just, a part of the headlines. We're going to run through the entire, the entire sale here during, which starts essentially today, November 7th. And runs until Cyber Monday, or the first week of December, I think. Yeah, so ends Thursday, December 1st, I believe, is the last day of anything. So, first week, we have, it starts today, November 7th, and ends on Monday, November 14th. So, it starts at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and ends at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And when that one, exactly when that one finishes is when the next week begins. So for the first week, you get 20% off of the following mech packs, which include Clan Wave 1 and Resistance 1. Now, the first thing I want to point out about this is I would not buy any of these at this point for real money. All of the mechs that are in this, pack, in either of these packs, are available for C-bills. You do not have to spend the real money to get them at this point. But, I mean, if you're essentially what it's going to come down to is how lazy are you? do you want to actually grind out the C-bills and accumulate experience and stuff like that and buy it through the store through that means, or do you actually want to pay real money, go out and get the actual mech pack for itself and just automatically inject it into the game when that happens? Because when these mechs are available for C-bills, you have a hard time arguing the value apart from just saving yourself the C-bill grind, as to why you would want to actually purchase the Clan Wave 1 or Resistance 1 pack. So even with the sale price and everything, for instance, the top tier, $240, so this Masakari Collection pack, for instance, with 8 Prime and 16 variants, standard variants, of the rest of this wave, so you will get, everything that you see here, essentially, the Kit Fox, Nova, Summoner, Direwolf, Adder, Stormcrow, Timberwolf, and Warhawk. You will get all of these. 90 days of premium time, 8 Warhorns, all kinds of stuff. $240. The sale price brings it to $192. Now, I mean, just that price tag, even with the sale, just seems like still a ton of money. To spend $200, almost $200, probably $200 if you include sales and tax and whatever stuff like that. you know, to run almost $200 to get a bunch of mechs that are available essentially for free. It's just a matter of you going out and actually taking the time to grind out the C-bills for them. Seems like a complete waste to me. Any of this at this point, for the waves that are already available for C-bills, seem like a waste to me. I wouldn't actually go out and spend the real money. It's just a matter of, you know, taking that time, dedicating. I've seen people get, you know, Direwolf level, you know, amounts of C-bills in just a couple days with premium time on. You know, and when you're looking at the price of, say, a Direwolf, so let's check out a couple of the prices immediately right here. You know, you see the most expensive Clan Wave 1 mech that you can get is the Direwolf, and that's 17 million C-bills. So with, you know, premium time, I've seen people get it in 17 million in like 3 or 4 days. The earliest I've seen is 2 days if you're like really dedicated to doing it. So, you know, if there is one particular variant of this that you like more than the other, you know, go for it, and you can purchase it as is. But one thing that you do have to keep in mind is that these are Omnimex. You can switch out the components to the other variants, so you don't actually have to go and buy literally all 6 variants of, you know, the Direwolf in order to configure it with the Omnipods that you would like. So just keep that kind of stuff in mind while you're actually, you know, grinding for the C-bills or looking for, you know, whether or not it's actually a good deal or not. That's the whole reason why I wouldn't buy Clan Invasion Wave 1 or Resistance Wave 1, because if we look at Resistance Wave 1 and what is included in that, you know, essentially all of these mechs are available as is as well. So, I mean, you have the Zeus, which to me, I mean, it's a good mech, but I wouldn't be spending $80 or whatever, that's $64 to get this entire pack. These are a lot cheaper mechs because they're Inner Sphere, so there's no clan tech involved with it. And you can really pick and choose which variant of these mechs you actually want to purchase in-game by looking at their quirk summary list in the store. Whereas with all the pre-orders and everything, you know, if it's an Inner Sphere mech or something like that, you don't know what the quirks are until it actually is released, and then you actually hover over a variant that you like and then mess around with the build from there. But with these guys, you know which variants are here, you know what's available in the store, you know what the quirks are, and you can really just pick and choose your spots. Obviously, if you're looking to master one of these particular mechs or one of these particular chassis, you know, you will have to buy 3 variants of it. But even for the Inner Sphere variants, you know, they're a lot cheaper. So, you know, for instance, let's take the Enforcer here, and we can check it out in MechWarrior. So we'll look at the Enforcer. Where is it? Did I pass it already? Yeah, I must have passed it. Here it is. Jeez, right in front of me. So even for one variant of it, I mean, if you got the 3 cheapest variants, you'd be looking at 4 million, almost 7 million, and another 4 million. So 4 plus 7 plus 4, we're looking at 15 million C-bills to get all 3 variants of it. Personally, me, instead of spending $64 on the Wrath pack, you know, to get the top tier of the Resistance 1, or even $192 to get Wave 1 of the Clan Invasion, I would rather put it all into premium time, personally, and just grind it out. I mean, if you're a consistent player and you know that you're going to be on, you know, frequent enough to make that premium time go to good use, then it's worth it. You know, you'd be better off just getting the premium time and grinding away the C-bills, you know, and you're playing the game while you're at it, so you're not just automatically injecting it into the game. You actually have to play, you'll grind out the C-bills, you get some more experience with the mechs that you already do have, and then just play and get the C-bills so that you can acquire the other, you know, variants and mechs that you're looking to get. But as we scroll down the list too here, so, you know, again, it is ending on the 14th, so a week from today. And at that same point in time when this one ends, week 2 begins. So, again, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, ends Monday, November 21st, again at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. This time, again, offering Clan Wave 2 and Clan Wave 3, along with Resistance Wave 2. So again, all of these mechs that they are placing up for grabs for discount are available for C-Bills. You know, a lot of people love the Hellbringers and the Mad Dogs, which are all available for C-Bills. And, you know, you just kind of be a fool to go out and think to yourself, you know what, I'm going to go and buy Clan Wave 2 at this point with a discounted price, when you could just sit there and grind out the C-Bills, have fun. If you enjoy the game, you know, for me, I'd rather, if I weren't doing a channel and, you know, giving you guys, you know, updated mechs and new content and stuff as soon as it's released, that's how I would be going about it. I would just be grinding away and getting as much C-Bills, putting any money that I spent in the game towards premium time, as opposed to buying these already released and C-Bill available mech packs. So, again, in Clan Wave 2 and, you know, Clan Wave 3 you have here. So you had Clan Wave 2 that I just showed you with, like, the Man of War collection and everything. And then you look at Clan Wave 3, everyone loves the Cauldronborn, the Cheetah. You're starting to see a lot of people like the Gladiator or the Executioner. And a ton of people love the Shadowcat. It's a great pack, but again, you know, when you're looking at these prices here, do I really want to spend $96 on a mech pack that I could essentially get one of these variants in the game for C-Bills and experience it for myself without having to pay $96 and hoping that you enjoy all of these variants? So I would argue anyone saying that they wouldn't like playing around with any of these variants, I'm sure that you would find at least one particular variant out of one of these different chassis that, you know, does suit your type of play style. But it's just, to me, again, spending that real money when it is available for C-Bills in-game, it's just not worth it. And it seems like more of a cash grab on PGI's part at this point than it is actually adding value. If you ask me, these first 2 weeks, if anything, I think they should be discounts for the packs that are in the game already but aren't available for C-Bills. So, you know, you had the people that pre-ordered it at full price when it first came out, and then you can get the second wave that would actually want the mech now that it has already been released, so it's nothing that anyone's seeing that's new. But at the same point, you know, you're still getting a new mech that isn't currently available for C-Bills. It still is somewhat limited, but people would probably buy into that a little bit more. So, you know, I'm just thinking to myself, you know, there are mechs, the recent, like, single mech packs, like, you know, even if, let's check it out. For instance, like, let's say the Nightjeer. Let's just take that one for example. It's not available for C-Bills yet. It has already been released in the game, or even the Huntsman. You know, these mechs have not yet been available in the game for C-Bills. So, you know, it would be cool if instead of placing these discounts on, you know, the clan waves that have already been in the game for, you know, years now, if they instead just placed the, you know, the content that hasn't been released for C-Bills yet, available for a discount for people who do want it that didn't get it during the pre-order time, for that same discount. So, you know, and essentially offering them all up even at a discount at this point, because, I mean, these are available for C-Bills in-game at this point. So, you know, again, it's that toss-up between whether or not you actually want to spend the money and just get the mech immediately, or if you're willing to grind out the C-Bills. But considering the time of year, essentially it would only be a couple variants that are on sale if you were to include them in the in this kind of Black Friday sale. But at the same point, I believe people would still like to buy into that, because it would still give a sense of exclusivity, and it's not available for C-Bills, so, you know, you'd either have to pay MC for it or, again, you know, real money. But that's just my opinion on that. So again, I personally wouldn't invest anything into week 1 or week 2. I would run as far away as I can, because if you think about it, let's just say you bought all of these clan waves and resistance waves, you'd be looking at, what, 192 plus 96, that's almost, what, 300, that's almost $300, and then 1 and 2 is another $128. So you're looking at, that's like, oh, that's a lot of money. Let's just put it that way. That's like almost, that's $400+ worth of mechs right there. And that's not even including the next week, which is when Black Friday deals comes in, which is the Clan Origins mechs. So really, you'd just be kind of spending money in not a very intelligent way if you were to go for any of these packs at this point. Even with the discount, yes, it's great. I just personally wouldn't. I'd rather take that $400 and put it into premium time if I had $400 to spend. Especially since I know, being a consistent player, that I'd be on enough to make it worth my time to actually take the premium time and just grind away with C-bills. As for week 3, that starts again as soon as week 2 ends. So at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, ends Monday, November 28th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is the week that I would focus on. And the reason being is because of this right here. If you're looking to get hero mechs, or you're looking to at least just purchase some MC in case, I don't know, I'm just throwing some stuff out there. If you want cockpit items, or decals, war horns, whatever it is that you're really looking to get, or if it's a particular hero variant of a mech that you're looking to get, this is the week that will set you up to do that. And the reason I'm saying that is because if you get the 20% bonus MC, you can look and see what the bonus MC is that you're getting for the standard price that they're getting. At this point, I would say that MechWarrior is still alive. There is still a community that's built around it. So, if you really enjoy the game, it's not going to be falling essentially flat at this point. You will still be getting, your money's worth of MC for it. But what I mean by this being the best deal is because by getting that bonus MC, you have a little bit more freedom when it comes to, setting yourself up for the Cyber Monday deal, which I'm about to go into. But also on the Black Friday deal, if you were to purchase any of these packs that I feel are still ill-advised, I would say the Clan Origins packs are the one that you would want to go for. And the reason is because that's essentially just all of the Inner Sphere variants with the clan tech in it. So, but again, these are all available for C-bills as well. If you see them in game, you have the, where is it? The Highlander 2C is right here. You have the Hunchback 2C. You have the Jenner 2C. These are all fantastic mechs to include in your garage. And to not have to spend real money on them and get them for C-bills at this point is definitely the way that I would go about it. But, everyone's different. And some people, because of that sale price... Oh, yeah, there's the Orion. So because of that sale price, people might think that that's a better deal to just go for it for real money. Again, they are available in the store for C-bills, so, it would kind of be silly to actually spend the real money on it now when it is available for just playing the game. It's just a matter of how much effort you want to put into it. So, but out of all of the packs, I would say that is the one that's most worth it, just because, again, you have the clan tech in there. Very, very interesting variants that you can do a lot with. And a lot of stuff that you're seeing out there on the battlefield that's just very, very unique that these variants bring to the table. That's why I'm so excited even about the Marauder 2C coming out, just because that's, again, to have that clan tech in a very, very iconic Inner Sphere mech is just fantastic. So really looking forward to that. So that's the reason why I would pick the Clan Origins packs if you were to buy any of them. Again, if you do get top tier here, in the, in the Origins packs, it's $64. So to me, if you didn't really want to spend the money on, premium time and grind away at C-bills and everything, that would be the one pack that I would spend $64 on purchasing to get all of the variants for without having to go through the grind. So that's just my personal opinion. But again, this is what we want to focus on, the 20% bonus MC for the mech packs, because that's essentially what's going to set you up to buy your mech bays, buy your hero variants when those go on sale on Cyber Monday, which I'm about to get into, and then, also, any kind of, if you were looking for cockpit items, war horns, stuff like that, you're just getting bonus MC. That's really what it is. There's no, it's not like an added bonus or anything like that. But to get the extra MC just because you did purchase one of these MC packs during this time period, to me is personally the best bet if you were to go out and actually spend real money in the game. When you get to Cyber Monday, this is when, you know, everything really comes to play. And so that's what I meant by Black Friday essentially sets you up for Cyber Monday. And the reason being is because you get 20% off in-game purchase price for active premium time. So you can actually, you know, you'll get your MC during this week, and then you can spend it on the premium time in case you decide to go the grind route to get the particular mechs that you're looking for in any of these waves that they mentioned, you know, available for purchase on sale from the earlier weeks. So you can get the premium time and get a 20% bonus off that price. And also in a mastery bundle. So if there is one particular chassis of a mech that you think that you would like and you want to start with, this is more for beginners, like starting pilots. If you know, if you've been tuning into any of the YouTube videos between me or any of the other pilots that showcase just different weight classes and variants of mechs, and you find one in particular that you think you would be suitable in, that's really what the mastery bundles I think are the best bet for, is all the beginner pilots. You know, buy a mastery bundle, use your MC on that, because then you'll get all the variants of that particular chassis, and including the hero variant. So you know, you'll see every single aspect of that particular mech that you could possibly want, and that's why I found it to be a good ad for, you know, any kind of new players. So these two are not only pretty essential, but here's the big one that everyone likes: 50% off mech bays. So again, you're getting you could essentially get two for the price of one, obviously. And a lot of people like to spend, you know, a lot of MC, just racking up the mech bays, because during the course of the year, while you're still playing, you accumulate those C-bills, you buy a new variant of a particular mech, and you want to fit it in your garage. And a lot of people just, you know, you're not just going to go out and spend 150 MC to get or 300 MC during the normal course of the year to get a mech bay. So that, to me, these are the best options at this point. This is, if I were to spend any money on the Black Friday deals, it would be to get a bonus MC pack, and then it would be either to purchase premium time. If I'm a newer player and I purchase some MC, I would be getting a mastery bundle, and for everyone across the entire spectrum, here's the big one, the mech bays. But where the second part of this video is going to come into play is this part right here: 50% off the in-game purchase price of select heroes and champions. And the reason why I want to do a second video on this is just to show you guys which hero variants I would personally be purchasing if I were you guys. Hero variants of mechs are only available for MC. You cannot actually purchase a hero variant of any variant that you see out there, whether it's the Warhammer Black Widow or the Viper Medusa, or, you know, the Blackjack Arrow. These are only available for MC. So that's why I want to do a second part of this video, so stay tuned for that, which I will be going through the entire list of what is available. Now, as you can see, it says the full list is to be posted on Cyber Monday, so we don't know actually which ones are available for 50% off at any specific time. So when those do come out, I'm just going to go through the list of which ones would be a great buy for 50% off the MC price, and then hopefully because by the time that list is released, I don't want to be rushing to scramble that list together for you guys. I want to give you guys a heads up in case you already have that preconceived notion in your head that you want to go out and buy 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, you know, particular heroes. So we'll be running through that, but essentially, again, these are the 2 weeks that I would highlight the most, are Black Friday, November 21st, and Cyber Monday, November 28th. Those are the big ones. Purchasing your MC packs. If you do want to get the Clan Origins pack, that entire bundle together and get 20% off the price for 64 bucks. You know, I think if you were going to get any of them, that would be the one that's worth it. Again, but this is the one that I'm focusing on, the 20% bonus on MC, so that I can actually get 50% off any mech bays or anything like that, the premium time, the mastery bundles. And again, this is the big one, because these are very exclusive mechs if you have MC and you actually want to purchase a hero variant of like your favorite chassis in the game. So it really sets up for that. So again, stay tuned for part 2. This again, this sale, you cannot buy a la carte mechs. None of the, if you do decide that you want like one particular variant in any of these packs, you cannot purchase it a la carte and get the 20% off. You do have to buy the full pack, which is another reason why I wouldn't buy it. Because in case I do want, like, say, the Cauldron-born Ebon Jag or something like that, I have to pay, the full, what is it, $90 or something like that? Yeah, $90 but with the discount, it would be $72 for it if I want just the Ebon Jag. So again, I wouldn't be going about that. You could check out some of the little notes that they placed down here. A couple of things that I would want to point out is when they say upgrade cost per tier. So let's say you did buy like the Cauldron-born pack for Clan Wave 2. And you wanted to upgrade to Clan, or the top tier, which includes the Executioner in there. Now, that's what they mean by upgrade cost per tier. So instead of being that full $30 in there, you'd actually be getting a $6 savings, I guess, so 20% off that. And so it would only be $24. So, it would be $96. It would only be a $24 upgrade in order to get the Executioners, as opposed to the $30 that you would otherwise normally be paying for the upgrade. So that's just something to keep in mind. That's what they mean by the upgrade cost. Gift codes. The 20% gift code offered through this countdown applies to gift codes for whichever packs are on sale. And I think there were a couple of other things in here. So you can provide a refund if you purchased a gift code that's within a reasonable time frame. I'm not really sure what they mean by that. I guess if you bought a gift code and you still think you should get a refund for it if it's close enough, then yeah, because they don't really announce this until only a couple days before. So just keep that in mind if you do decide to get gift codes and they do fall into one of these deals. Just wait for the deal and then get the gift code so you don't have to pay. And let's see here. Yeah, check out this stuff. Again, the Clan Wave 1, it says, if you already own Clan Wave 1, the Thor pack, and attempt to purchase the Clan Wave 1 Masakari, you'll be charged the full amount for the Masakari pack, adjusted for the sale price, which kind of stinks. So that's the little disclaimer here. When they purchase a gift code, either for yourself or a friend, make sure to base your purchase decision off of the current ownership status of the account. So, you have to know what your friend has, in other words, in order to purchase the upgrade for him. I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, it's like, nickel and diming here and there for everything. Let's see. If gift code is purchased prior to the start of the sale, redeem support service will be able to provide a refund. That's what I was mentioning before about the a la carte stuff. And the Clan Wave 1 bonus modules. With the anticipation of upcoming changes to the module skill systems, they'll be giving details of that at MechCon in Vancouver. We'll be removing the Clan Limited bonus modules from the Clan Wave 1 packs prior to the start of the sale. All other items will be included, such as the medallions, premium time war horns, and so forth. So, it's pretty much they're saying they're going to take out the modules and everything, and then they'll give you the reduction in the price. Versus the full price with everything that you would be getting otherwise. But essentially, that's what, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Again, just some footnotes down here. So if you do decide to purchase anything that's revolving around the packs or gift codes, that's really the only stuff that you really need to check out down here. The a la carte is really the only thing that stuck out to me as something that you guys should know in case you were looking to get a particular, like one particular mech during this sale. So just, keep that in mind. This This sale is very, it's good in some cases, but I feel like especially these first 2 weeks at least, it's more of a cash grab than anything, because no one should be purchasing any of the mechs in here for real money at this point, since they're all available for C-bills, even the Clan Origins. This is the most recent pack that was released in the game with the Clan Origins, so that's the only reason why I can even think to make a case for spending real money and getting that at a discount. But other than that, we're looking at the MC so that we could get the mech bays, the premium time, mastery bundles for new players, and the heroes, 50% off select heroes and champions. So that's really going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this little insight, my own personal opinion as to what you could actually look for and purchase during the Black Friday sale. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or suggestions, please feel free to leave it in the comment section below. If you aren't sure about anything that was mentioned in this video, or if you want to actually just double check what any kind of comment that I had made during this video, please also feel free to leave that below. I hope you guys found this informative. Stay tuned for part 2, which will go through actually which mechs are probably the best buy for you if you were to spend, get these mechs that are available once they are listed. Which heroes and champions would be your best bet if you were to actually purchase them in the store for that 50% off with the MC that you purchased during the Black Friday deals. So thank you guys so much again for tuning in. If you liked the video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, check out the links in the description if you want to help out the channel a little bit more. Thank you guys again for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you all on the next one. Take care, guys.